The idea here is we're going to talk about psychological safety. It was coined by Amy Edmondson from Harvard Business School. Psychological safety means people feel respected and accepted for who they are and confident they won't be shamed or penalized for speaking up. It's not about being nice or avoiding conflict. It's about fostering an environment of trust where open dialogue and constructive debate are encouraged. So, in terms of psychological safety, it immediately makes me think of a couple other things. They're not the same, but they're kind of related in that it's about fostering open dialogue and healthy forms of communication within an organization. Psychological safety often, obviously, is that you need to be able to admit when you're wrong, ask for help, ask questions, offer new ideas, or challenge the status quo. And I think this ties into a couple other ideas, one of them being Ray Dalio's idea of radical transparency, I think it's called, or radical honesty. Was it radical honesty or radical transparency? Radical transparency. Um, and where he encourages people in his organization as part of the culture to speak out when they have an issue with what somebody else is doing, and also being able to let somebody else know where their weaknesses are, where their blind spots are. And from the Dalio concept, it's the idea that they want everybody in the organization to be focused on the tasks that they are best at, and also to work on improving areas of weakness. And if somebody cannot tell you your areas of weakness, then it's impossible for you to work on them. We as human beings have blind spots. So we may think that we're good at something, or we may just like doing something that we're not very good at, or there may be better ways to do it that we're not aware of. And unless our colleagues around us are able to be open and honest and communicate that um, to us, and on our side, have us not freak out, I guess, or on the recipient side, then and not feel attacked. So this, from a managerial perspective, it's important to be able to communicate that in a supportive way, so the other person doesn't feel attacked. And from a culture perspective, it's important that a manager needs to be able to communicate that without them being attacked by the individual that's receiving the information. So I think it starts with management. It's definitely a thing of culture, or a point of culture. So it starts with management. You need to be able to demonstrate that yourself as management. You need to be able to encourage people to speak up, encourage people to be able to critique your performance or give you feedback on areas maybe where you're not strong, and take that information, internalize it, or at least consider it. And when somebody comes to you with challenges or problems, you need to be able to support them, and sort of adopt the mantra that there are no stupid questions. I think that's part of it.